So you can see I have some of my favorite couples just chilling over here. Yeah. Hey folks, so I figured that today I could do the Valentine's Day book tag. This seems to have been created by Joe Reed's Books, so I'll leave a link to her video in the description box below, but let's just get into the questions. So the first question is, who is your favorite couple ever you would want to have their relationship? So this one's a weird one to answer because part of me really loves Jamie and Claire's relationship from Outlander and would definitely be all about that, but the other part of me is like, no, there are a couple of aspects of that relationship that I'm not fully on board with. So I think, pardon me, the kitten. What kitten? Do you want to be in this video? So yeah, part of me is also like, oops, no, I don't really want that relationship either. I think what I'd actually like for a relationship would be between Tavish and Portia from Duke by Default by Alyssa Cole. I just love their relationship. It's a little slightly feisty, but also really cute and supportive and just beautiful, and I love it. So yeah. Also, Scottish guys. Scottish guys. Yes, I know. Second question is a relationship that never happened. You wanted them to get together, but they never did. There's a couple that I can think of, but in the risks of not like spoiling the plots of anything that anyone would be bothered by, I guess I might mention Neville and Luna from the Harry Potter series. They don't end up together. I forget who Neville ends up with, but Luna apparently marries the grandson, I think, of Newt Scamander, so there's that. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed because I was kind of expecting them to get together, and I know I wasn't the only one who was expecting that, so yeah, that was a little bit of a letdown. Yeah. Third question is your crush, any character at all. I can think of a lot of, if we're saying any character, but I know it's technically like books because there's a lot of movie and like show characters that I could just gush the fuck about, but I'm not going to, obviously, because it's book related. But yeah, I guess I have like an unhealthy obsession with Jamie Fraser, which is why I haven't quite finished reading the books entirely yet, just because when I do read it and then like watch the show, I get too sucked in and suddenly my life is only about Outlander and Scotland all the time, which needs to just calm down. So yeah, I guess that would be a character, but if you're talking more about not like an obsessive crush on a fictional character, I guess maybe Shigure Soma from Fruits Basket. I reread the series last year and remembered why I loved him and why I also had a problem with him at the same time. But yeah, he's terrible, but not, and he's just very complicated and I love him anyway. 4. Worst relationship. A couple you wanted to break up because the character was awful, deceitful, abusive, etc. So I actually have a big long list of fictional relationships I can't stand. I guess, I don't know, I'll throw like Twilight out there. Even though I didn't really like that series to begin with, like I really did not like Edward. I thought he was manipulative, possessive little fuckhead. Not that Bella was much better either, she's such a fucking drip, but like, so that's one. But I didn't really like that book series, so that doesn't seem fair either. Ugh. I don't know. I guess a lot. You've heard me talk a lot about romance novels in which I have a problem with the characters' relationships. Mostly on the male part because I found them to be manipulative, possessive, abusive. The wedding date. Alright, we'll just mention the wedding date. Enjoyed the book for the most part. Enjoyed Alexa. Fucking hated Drew. Did not like their relationship because I thought he was terrible. And that's coming from a book that I actually did enjoy reading. Mostly. Except for the parts with him in it because he was terrible. Which was a lot of the book. So, yeah. Okay. Question number 5 is your favorite love triangle. To be honest, I'm not a super big fan of the love triangle in general. Most of the time, the characters just... There's definitely a clear, better person that particular character should be with. And sometimes they don't end up with that person, and then other times they do. What I mean is, there always seems to be, like, two characters that are way better for each other than if the other two characters were together, or sometimes it's confusing as to why the two particular characters would be obsessed with this one other person when they're fucking terrible, or not really that exciting of a person anyway, so it's like, what does it draw? Yeah, I don't really like that trope in general. I'm not a huge fan of it. Usually, well, I can think of one instance in which I was okay with the journey to figuring out who the main character was going to end up with, and at the same time was also okay with the outcomes for everyone involved. One of which was a little awkward and weird, but still it ended up being okay. And I guess that would be between Kyo and Yuki Soma and Toru Honda from Fruits Basket. I was genuinely okay with that particular weird love triangle thing that was happening there. I was okay with that. And I was very okay with how things ended. I thought they ended exactly as they should probably end. So, alright, and then the 6th and final question is your favorite tragic love story, like Romeo and Juliet. No spoilers. A couple whose relationship was cut tragically short. So no spoilers, huh? Oh my god. Well, Romeo and Juliet are obvious, because everyone knows that. In the interest of not spoiling anything, ugh. Okay. I think for this, I'm gonna have to mention the Harry Potter series again, because it's the only thing I can think of that most people know the ultimate outcome of, whether you've read the series or watched the movies or whatever you've done. For that, I guess I'm going to say Lupin and Tonks. Like, that broke my fucking heart into bits. Like, that just... oh, it was really upsetting. So, that is something right there. Yeah. That is the conclusion of this particular little tag. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a very happy Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, Palentine's Day, whatever the hell, Singles Awareness Day, whatever you're celebrating out there, or not celebrating, I guess. I hope you have a wonderful day. And, you know, it's just another day in which to spread love to others, whether they be, you know, your significant other, your friends, your family, whomever you wish. Spread the love, but not the COVID. Still keep social distancing. I'll see you in the next video, guys.